All right, we're here with Catalyst, and we're going to talk to Loren Coleman, who kind of runs the show for Catalyst. So, how's business going for Catalyst in general?
Really, really good. We're having a great year. We launched at Gen Con some new properties, and of course we have the anniversary of BattleTech and Shadowrun, which is being very well received. Fans are receptive, sales are up, so we're feeling pretty good.
Business-wise today, I was here earlier and I saw you guys had a pretty decent line going on. How have sales been so far just for today?
We won't know for sure till the end of the day, but overall we're all pretty happy. It seems like we pretty much are right on pace to for a traditional Gen Con. We were a little concerned about that originally, but everything's looking good.
Obviously there's still like a lot of events being run for Shadowrun BattleTech. How is how is the fan support? How does that help you as far as really keeping the game interest up?
Well, the fan support is critical. I mean, with BattleTech and Shadowrun are 20 and 25 years old. Actually 25, 20 years old, respectively. And without the fan support that's been there year after year, these IPs would have died a long time ago. But they've lasted that long because the fans become just rabid fanatic followers, and we're happy just to keep giving them material to support that. I'm a big fan of both universes, so keeping them alive and strong has been a big part of why I founded Catalyst Game Labs to begin with.
Let's talk about those anniversaries a little bit. How does it feel? Yeah, as a fan of the game and now being in charge of someone who's basically taking care of these properties, how does it feel to be kind of in charge of things when they hit these milestones like this?
Insane. If you would have said this was going to happen 3 years ago, I would have thought you were just crazy. Things kind of fell together. End up taking over taking over this company and working them up and trying to relaunch the brands, and it's been a year-by-year thing. And suddenly we just found ourselves in the anniversary year, and to be here when we hit such important milestones has been great, as well as just a wild ride, because we've tried to do up some really good things to support both properties, and we're looking forward to now the next 5-year mark.
You dropped the Classic off of Classic BattleTech, so now it's just BattleTech. Why did you go do that?
The Classic was put on BattleTech for a few years there to help denote its difference from MechWarrior Dark Ages. They're all part of the same universe, the BattleTech universe. The Classic BattleTech property lasted for about the 5 years, 20th to the 25th anniversary, and then we decided it just really wasn't helping the brand anymore. It was good for the 5 years, and then we started rebranding it with a new box set, new rule books, a fresh look on the whole universe. So we thought it was time to bring the Classic back off of it and come back out strong as a new property.
Has that move been well received by those who were with it during that whole period?
Exceptionally. During the what we call now the nostalgia years of the last 5 years, people were really strong on that. That they were looking at it as, this is still my game. Now we're going through the next period where we've dropped the Classic and saying now it could be everyone's game, and those people who were very protective of it for those 5 years are now going out there and sharing it with everybody else. So they become some of our best agents to bring new people into the game and help expand it to even greater heights.
Can I ask you about the whole Unseen Mech things? What happened with that?
Well, the Unseen Mechs are critical to the history of BattleTech. That's where the whole thing started. They're the mechs that were retired about 10 years ago. And some of those mechs are still available, and some, as we've learned, are still not available. We've been working our way through that minefield, bringing back what we can, and we're not going to give up till we get them all back. But we're doing it right. We're doing it with working with other companies, working with right holders, and these are critical parts of our history. And so to bring those back to the fans is a big part of the kind of thing we like to do at Catalyst.
You've got, you're more than just RPGs. Obviously RPGs have the kind of the biggest spotlight, but you've also got card games with paparazzi stuff. Is that diversity, you feel it's important as a business model?
I think it's critically important. Also, we started this company because we are creative people. We love being creative. We love working with game properties. BattleTech and Shadowrun are huge parts of that, without a doubt. But there's just things we wanted to try to do that didn't quite fit under that IP. So doing new card games, trying board games out like Balance of Power, card games like Paparazzi and Ergo. These are all ways we can go out there and try to do something new, something exciting, and really stretch our legs and see what we can do with the company.
Okay, one more tough question, or not really a tough question. The BattleTech or the MechWarrior franchise, as far as video games, is coming back. How are you guys involved with that, and how do you feel that's going to end up helping the board game?
I think anything that brings public awareness to the BattleTech universe as a whole is a great thing. I'm a big fan of the MechWarrior computer games. I play them all. They're a lot of fun. The people that are doing the MechWarrior computer game, Smith and Tinker, they're friends. We like their work, and I think it's going to raise public awareness and bring people over to the property as a whole. So I think it'll increase sales and just prompt us to do bigger and better things as well.